What's up, guys? Today we are talking about the GoPro's photo mode, photo burst, and timer photo capabilities. So first things first, the GoPro HERO 7 White shoots photos in 10 megapixels with a 4:3 square ratio. Now 10 megapixels is, although seemingly low, more than enough for even large 8:9 prints. It can be blown up to a big size without any problem, so the clarity on the GoPro seems to be pretty good. All right, that being said, it also shoots a wide field of view. It has a fixed aperture and a fixed focus. The aperture is fixed at f2.8, and the fixed focus is fixed on an infinite focus for a wide angle lens. Now, for those of you that don't know what fixed focus means, it's not that confusing. It just means that the GoPro keeps everything within the photo in focus as long as it's not too close to the lens. Now, obviously, this has its ups and downs. The upside of this is that you never have to worry about your subject being in focus. No matter which orientation the GoPro is, what it's mounted on, how you're holding it, everything in the picture will always be in focus, subject included. This sort of thing makes it really easy to just point and shoot a picture. No headache, no stress, no fumbling with the fixtures to make sure that everything's right. Now, on the flip side, the downside of this is there's no depth of field, there's no background blur. The subject can tend to fade into the background. So look at these three different shots, for example. Now, the one on the left is shot on a GoPro. On the right is shot using my Nikon D70, and I used a 70 to 200 millimeter portrait lens. The picture on the right side has a great depth of field. It looks incredible. The subject stands out beautifully. The background's all blurred. And the one on the left, everything's in focus. It's a good picture, but the subject doesn't really pop out as much. So here's a couple more shots illustrating that same point. All right, moving on. Next, I want to talk to you about burst photo mode. Now, burst photo is a mode you can activate from the back of the GoPro. So you go onto the back of the screen and hit the small button in the left-hand corner that says burst mode. When burst mode is activated, it allows the GoPro HERO 7 White to take 15 pictures in the space of 1 second. This is really great for high-speed action shots, for times where you're not exactly sure where the subject's gonna be, shots just like these. Now, when I was taking these on the GoPro HERO 7 White, I did notice something that is kind of a headache. It's very hard to time the shutter of the camera with the action that's happening sometimes. In certain shots, you may have to redo them several times to get the subject within the burst. So, although that's kind of annoying, I feel like overall burst photo is a really useful tool on this GoPro. It allows you to take pretty difficult shots. There's also continuous shooting on the GoPro HERO 7 White. Continuous shooting is where you hold down the shutter of the GoPro and it continuously takes picture after picture after picture. But in this mode, it only captures 4 pictures every 1 second. So you're gonna miss those high intensity action shots that are only happening over a very brief period of time. So last of all, there's timer photo. Now, the photo timer in GoPro is toggled from the back, very similar to burst. It's in the middle and has the shape of a clock. Within it, you can toggle 3-second delay or 10-second delay. This is super helpful if you are trying to take a picture, especially of yourself or of a group, and it's in a tricky spot. This just allows you to click the shutter of the camera, and then you have 3 or 10 seconds, depending on how long you need, to get into position, smile, wave, whatever it is you're gonna do, and the camera catches everything perfectly. So my thoughts of the GoPro HERO 7 White's photo capabilities are they can be used very creatively. The GoPro can take creative shots in certain angles. It can get places that maybe a bigger camera like a Canon, Nikon, Fujifilm, or Lumix cannot. I do have a problem with the depth of field. I really like to have a very strong, shallow depth of field where the subject sticks out very nicely, and not being able to have that on the GoPro bothers me. It also bothers me that there is no manual settings on the GoPro Hero 7 White. There are manual settings like manual shutter speed, ISO, and white balance on the GoPro Hero 7 Black, as well as the GoPro Hero 8 Black and the Hero 9 Black. But the Hero 7 does not have any manual settings, and coming from a full-frame camera user, that's really disturbing. Alright, so that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys next time.
Just wanna get closer to you.